How to not freeze to death when everything goes wrong. The snow fell like a million tiny knives. Mark had been hiking for what felt like hours, but the trail markers had vanished beneath the white blanket. His phone was dead, the sun was setting, and his thin jacket, which seemed fine that morning, now felt like paper against the biting wind. His fingers were going numb. This is how people die, he thought, lost and alone in the cold. But Mark didn't die that night. He survived because he understood what his body needed and how cold really kills. Let me show you exactly what he did and the science behind why it worked. Understanding your enemy, how cold actually kills you. Your body is like a furnace that must stay at 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit to work properly. When you get cold, your body fights back using 3 big problems. Problem number 1, heat escapes too fast. Heat leaves your body in 4 ways, like air leaking from a balloon. Conduction happens when you touch cold things, like sitting on frozen ground. The cold sucks heat right out of you. Convection is when wind blows your warm air away, like blowing on hot soup. Radiation is when your body just shoots heat into the air like an invisible light bulb. And evaporation happens when sweat or wet clothes steal heat as they dry. Problem number 2, your blood abandons your fingers and toes when you're cold. Your body makes a terrible choice. It pulls warm blood away from your hands, feet, arms, and legs to protect your heart, brain, and other organs. This is called vasoconstriction. Your blood vessels squeeze shut like closing a door. That's why your fingers go numb first. Your body is literally sacrificing them to save your life. Problem number 3, your furnace runs out of fuel. Your body burns calories, food energy, to make heat through thermogenesis. When you shiver, your muscles are vibrating super fast to create warmth. But this burns energy incredibly quickly, like revving a car engine. Once you run out of fuel, you stop shivering. That's when you're in serious danger. Step-by-step survival plan. Step 1. Stop moving the right way. Mark's biggest mistake was panicking and running. Movement makes you sweat, and wet skin loses heat 25 times faster than dry skin. Plus, running uses up your precious energy reserves. What to do? Stop. Take 3 deep breaths. Find shelter immediately. Even a pile of branches is better than nothing. Step 2. Get off the cold ground. Remember conduction. The frozen ground is stealing your heat right now. Mark piled up pine branches and leaves to create a mattress between himself and the snow. The science. Air is an amazing insulator. It doesn't transfer heat well. Those branches trapped air pockets underneath him, breaking the connection to the cold earth. Even newspaper or your backpack works. Step 3. Block the wind. Wind is your enemy. A 20-degree day with 30 miles per hour wind feels like minus 10 degrees. This is called wind chill, and it happens because wind strips away the thin layer of warm air your body creates around itself. What Mark did, he found a spot between 2 large rocks that blocked the wind. Then he piled up branches on his windward side, the direction the wind came from, to create a wall. Even cutting wind by half can save your life. Step 4. Insulate your core. Your torso, chest, and belly holds your vital organs. These must stay warm. Mark stuffed dry leaves inside his jacket, creating air pockets. He also covered his head with his hood and scarf. Why this works? Your head is like a chimney. It can lose 40 to 45% of your body heat because it has so many blood vessels near the surface and usually is uncovered by fat. Those air pockets in the leaves trap heat like a sleeping bag does. Step 5. Stay dry at all costs. Water conducts heat 25 times faster than air. Mark took off his slightly damp shirt and wrung it out, then put it back on under his dry outer layer. The mistake people make, they think wet clothes are better than no clothes. Wrong. If you can't dry clothes, it's sometimes better to remove the wet layer entirely and rely on dry insulation, even if it's just leaves stuffed against your skin. Step 6. Eat everything you have. Mark ate his emergency granola bars, even though he wasn't hungry. Food is fuel. Your body converts calories into heat through metabolism, chemical reactions in your cells that release energy. The biology. Fats and proteins take longer to digest, providing slow, steady heat. Sugars give quick energy but burn out fast. Eat both if you have them. Step 7. Keep your extremities moving, carefully. Mark flexed his fingers and toes every few minutes, wiggling them inside his gloves and boots. This kept blood flowing without making him sweat. Why it matters? If blood stops flowing to your fingers and toes for too long, they can freeze solid. That's frostbite. The ice crystals that form inside your cells literally tear them apart from the inside. The final truth. When rescuers found Mark the next morning, he was cold and exhausted, but alive. He survived because he understood that staying warm isn't about toughness or willpower. It's about physics. Keeping heat in, blocking wind, staying dry, and feeding your body's furnace. Remember, your body is already an incredible survival machine. You just need to help it do its job.